You're from the home state of the Senate Majority Leader. What do you want him to know?
Well, I want you to know that, you know, we are here and we want common sense gun reform. And if you're
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Jazz Gonzo here. Another What's Next. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Well, I did a video just the other day in regards to one Quintez Brown. Yes, Quintez Brown, who a gun control advocate, Black Lives Matter activist, back in 2018 said we need to hold people accountable for their firearms. And of course, this was during the Parkland shooting. Of course, it was a mass shooting. And then, of course, afterwards, we had those in the media shoving microphones down in people's throats, certain people's throats, and making them media darlings. Of course, I won't mention any names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. But regarding Quintez Brown, 2018, gun control advocate. 2021, grabs said gun, shoots up a mayoral candidate's office, grazing the guy, attempted murder, arrested, charged, $100,000 bail. And of course, he makes bail by one Black Lives Matter. Let's take a look. This comes out of Outkick. Black Lives Matter Louisville defends posting bond of activist charged with attempted murder of mayoral candidate. Just 2 days after being arrested, 48 hours, charged with attempted murder of a Louisville mayoral candidate, Quintez Brown, and his $100,000 bond was posted by Black Lives Matter Louisville. Brown, 21, fired shots into the campaign office of Democratic candidate Greg Greenberg, a Jewish candidate, in Butchertown using a 9mm Glock. Greenberg wasn't hit, but his clothing was grazed. In a series of tweets on Thursday, Black Lives Matter defended its decision of bailing Brown out at Louisville Metropolitan Department of Corrections. Quote, the movement has also been about abolishing the 13th Amendment, enslaving people for profit. Bailing out potential murderers, are we? This was a response. Thought your movement represented something else. Yes, destroying the family, domestic terrorism. Yeah, they represent those things. We should do away with jail altogether and fund necessary preventive measures, folks beg. I got mixed feelings about Brown's release, and I hopefully explore a column soon, but what's the solution? Bail be set so high that no one should ever get out? Or should we do away with bail altogether? No, you set the bail so high that little punk-ass bitches like Quintez Brown never see the light of day. The guy we bailed out needed support, as the candidate said. Actually, the guy we bailed out only shot at a candidate, not a government official, is truly an incredible take. Yeah, talk about an incredible, massive, fun stretch. We absolutely have no idea what the motive was. Everything at this point is speculation until legal presents more. In the grand scheme of things, response, this feels like distinction without difference. Can you respond to the charges that Brown held anti-Semitic views prior to this shooting? Brown, who is a known active member of Black Lives Matter Louisville, notably appeared on AM Joy hosted by Joy Reid in 2018 during the March for Our Lives protest. Chanel Helm, Black Lives Matter Louisville organizer and co-founder of the Louisville Community Bail Fund, also said the organization bailed Brown out in order to keep him safe as he awaited trial. Yes, because somebody could pop him or give him a shiv, but you can't watch everyone. They are calling for this individual, this young man who needs support and help, to be punished to the full extent. It is a resounding message that people are down for the torture. Wow. Has taken place in our jails and prisons. Greenberg released a statement via Twitter and said that the criminal justice system is broken. It is nearly impossible to believe that someone can attempt murder on me and walk out on jail on Thursday. Greenberg wrote. Clay Travis expressed his displeasure with the situation on Twitter Thursday, bringing up double standards that exist. Quote, so let me get this straight. A Black Lives Matter activist tries to kill a Jewish candidate for mayor of Louisville, literally shot at him with a gun, and his bail, which was only $100,000, was paid by crowdfunding, Travis wrote. But Canadian truckers aren't allowed to use their crowdfunding for their protests. Boom. Imagine what would happen if a Trump supporter attempted to kill a minority running for office and got only $100,000 bail, and right-wing activists paid for his bail using crowdfunding. This would be the lead story on every single piece of legacy media and social media for weeks. Now we go from that to this. This comes out of Fox News. Quintez Brown, CNN's Rex Chapman, helped raise money for Black Lives Matter Louisville bail fund that aided the shooting suspect. CNN Plus host Rex Chapman, former NBA player of the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, I was surprised too. Repeatedly helped raise money for Black Lives Matter Louisville and Louisville Community Bail Fund which both reportedly aided the release of Black Lives Matter activist Quintez Brown, who is in jail for attempted murder. Brown, the suspect of a shooting of a Louisville mayoral candidate, Greg Greenberg, posted his $100,000 bail on Wednesday, thanks to the Louisville chapter of Black Lives Matter and the local bail fund. Chapman, who CNN announced last month will have his own show for the Liberal Network's forthcoming streaming service, which nobody will watch and nobody will fucking pay for. I can guarantee you that. Advocated for the two groups at least 4 separate times during 2020 during the sainted George Kirby protest while promoting merchandise. But of course, my thoughts. Am I surprised? Not at all. Not one bit am I surprised that Black Lives Matter's came to Quintez Brown's aid and bailed them out. But $100,000 for an attempted murder on a candidate who happened to be Jewish, which of course there are situations regarding his anti-Semitic views towards this. Well, not towards this particular candidate, but just in general. Yeah, there's a lot of sus with that. But and then you have Greenberg come out and say, well, the system is broken. I get shot at. 48 hours later, he gets bailed out. One, he should have never got a $100,000 bail in the first place. Basically, he should have got $1 million bail. And I guarantee you Black Lives Matter wouldn't even sniffed Louisville in bailing him out. I can guarantee you that. But once again, a domestic terrorist organization comes to the aid of someone who attempted murder on a mayoral candidate. But yeah, but Canadian truckers are the real threat. Wow. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.